Hi everybody, this is Beth McCullough. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Iowa in the United States, and I'm here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central with my sweet husband, Steve.
Hi everybody.
Are you on camera, Steve?
I am on camera.
It doesn't look like it.
Well, my little camera
black.
box. I know. See, I just do better when I don't watch myself. So
you're turning your camera off?
Well, not intentionally. It's just it's a technical glitch, but I'm not correcting it.
So it's cute. You can't see your hair. Come here. You can't see your hair standing up.
Oh, well, see, she's primping me. This is the first time I've ever been primped on a video. Wow, live on Facebook and YouTube.
It happens, but if you can't see yourself, how do you know if your hair's sticking up?
That's a very good question.
Well, thank you for joining us. You know, Tuesday evenings at 7 is one of my funnest time of the week. I hope it's fun for you too. We really enjoy making these videos and we enjoy spending time with you. I would love it if you would share the video and like it, and also go over and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Well, do we have prizes tonight, honey?
We do have prizes. We have Prize Patrol.
Prizes are the best part. So we'll draw for 2 prizes at the end of the video. So please stick around for the whole thing. Shouldn't take too long. We'll be done around 7:30, right?
Should be.
And
please remember, this is only for U.S. residents, and it's only for the people like you who are watching live.
Yeah, because you're special, right?
Yes.
Very special to us. So tonight I have 2 projects for you. We are going to make, I hope you think it's darling, this Penguin You're the Best card. This is going to be for my customer cards for November. I think it's super cute and bright and happy. And, you know, this world needs some bright and happy. And then we're also going to make this Post-it note holder that, who knew they made Mango Melody Post-it notes?
You know what? That's the perfect color.
I know. So this, I'm going to show you real quick. I got this. Do you remember Stampin' Up! Demonstrators when we used to go to On Stage? I did a 3D swap because I love making 3D gift items. And I got this project as a swap years ago. I don't even recognize how long ago this was. So if you made this, let me know. So that is what I used to make my penguin paper. And then it has this mini gel pen. I like that it attaches, but that's what we're making tonight. So like I said, stick around for the whole thing. Oh, the sale.
Tell them about the sale, honey.
We love a good sale. November 16th through the 18th. Cardstock, all cardstock, 10% off. Ink pads, the color, the 50 colors, 15% off. And the dies are 20% off. And I could recommend some dies for you if you want. I have a lot of favorite dies. So I just had a team Zoom meeting and I went over my dies and someone was thinking I said it for them. Is every die your favorite? Yes. I am a punch and die person.
You know, it's a good thing I know you're talking about stamping, because otherwise I think it's kind of strange to talk about your favorite dies.
My favorite dies. My favorite die.
Because I know that I'm your favorite and I know you don't want me to die. So projecting forward where your favorite dies is not necessarily a good thing.
Okay, so you're my favorite guy, not my favorite die.
All right, glad we straightened that out.
Okay, I'm going to show you a couple. I wasn't going to do this. Stitch rectangles. Everybody needs these. The painted label dies. Is this not the cutest? Can you see this in the camera?
Well, not right now. We can't.
Why not?
How about now?
Cutest die ever. Painted labels. I'm sure everyone has layering circles. I have been using basic borders a lot. All of these 20% off next week. And if you buy them from me, you get a gift too. You get to pick your gift for a $50 order. I've used these tasteful label dies a ton. Stitch So Sweetly is another must-have die. And the Give It a Whirl dies. You get all of these. I love the stars, the clouds, the hearts, and also this die. I use this for the baby onesies that I make. Is this too many? Should I stop?
I don't think you should go through all of them.
I won't go through all of them. Do you remember last year, Steve, when I did all the
Oh,
stitch
you were
triangles
all the time.
If you Google Stamping Mom triangles, you're going to find all my triangle cards. I made a lot. And the scallop contours. Those are my favorite dies. If you don't have those, 20% off next week, November 16th, 17th, and 18th.
But wait, there's more. If you buy from Stamping Mom under her code, what happens?
You get a free gift.
You get a free gift, and they're looking at them.
Yep. Steve put the banner up for that. Also, if you don't have the catalogs, I send the catalogs out free if you don't already have a demonstrator. My email is beth@stampingmom.com, and I would love to send you the catalogs. So if you head to stampingmom.com, in the upper bar on the right-hand side, I have a list of tutorials, probably, 15 or 20 bundles of tutorials. Those you can choose with a $50 order free, or you can buy them. Some are $15 and some are $21, and it's a great deal. So check those out. So Steve, who is watching tonight?
Well, I'm going to have you come over and I'm going to have you say hi to some people because I'm going to plug in your laptop.
Oh, is my laptop going to die?
I think it's better to have full power. So.
Okay, Paula Newman's on. I'm glad you're on, Paula, because I wanted to tell you, it's weird. I can't see the names and be here. You won a tutorial bundle, and I don't know if you answered the prize patrol, but Steve is working out the technicalities of people choosing their prize. But Paula, I'm going to come over here with Steve. Where are you?
Well, you can't see yourself.
I can't see myself. Okay. But Paula Newman, could you please email me and tell me which tutorial bundle you want? And Mary, we've been praying for Mary Harris, and they are closing on their home November 19th. Yay. So happy for you, Mary. I'm glad it all worked out. Tony's here. Holly's here. Bev says it's darling.
Yay.
And Bev's not coming next week. She has other plans, but at least she's here tonight.
More important things.
Hi, Holly. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Diana and Jill. Yay. Thank you for sharing, Jill. And Jean is here. The whole gang is here. So glad. Thank you all for coming. So, should we get started?
Let's get started.
Okay. So, hopefully this is super organized. We are making the card first, and the color is polished pink. And we need polished pink that is 4 1/4 by 11. Do you have a slide for that,
do.
honey?
Thank you for reminding me.
4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored at 5 1/2. So it's a standard card size. Then after that, we have some layers. And the first layer is Mango Melody. This is 3 3/4 by 5. Now, I wanted this to stand up. Do you ever do that with that second layer? I also made the border a little bigger because I thought it was cute. So I used these strips. Do you know about these adhesive strips?
Wait, you have adhesive? Oh, yeah. I've seen those before. You can like curl them around.
Yeah. On this, I went ahead and put them on just to save some time. But they come like this. And if you don't have its adhesive strips, it's just a Stampin' Up thing, I think.
Okay, can I stop you for just a second? I usually don't interrupt the video, but I have to do this. So I just want to point out, if you look in the
What
video here, basically you match your cards tonight.
Oh, I match. Okay, so that was not on purpose. But look at this. I am wearing Misty Moonlight and polished pink. Or maybe it's magenta. We'll say it's polished pink. That is so funny. I can't believe you noticed that.
Yeah.
Did I do that subconsciously?
I think you must have. But
we didn't match together. So I'm more in sync with the cards I'm making tonight than with you, honey.
Imagine that you would be more in sync with your cards than I am.
I thought I'd be more in sync with you.
Well, you're locked into cards tonight. And you should be, because you're showing folks how to make them.
We went out to dinner. We went to see our niece in the state cheerleading competition on Saturday and got to go out to dinner with Steve's brother and his wife. And what did we talk about? That it was one more continuation. Steve's birthday has gone on for weeks.
So
were we saying
yeah,
that night?
my brother said he wanted to go out to dinner with us, and then he could wish me happy birthday. And I said, you know what? It's just the continuation of birthday month.
So we're on week 4. Steve did receive some birthday cards. If you sent him a birthday card, thank you.
Thank you very much.
So,
and I like this birthday month concept.
yeah, in the past, I sometimes got a birthday month, but not so much for you, honey.
So I'm liking it.
It's about time, right? Yeah. Okay, so as you can see, I have all the layers, and I'm just going to center that on the card. Isn't this cute? I love polished pink with mango. It just makes me happy. And we need a little happy in the world.
Yes, we do.
I keep saying that, but it's more obvious to me all the time. Then this layer, both this layer and the stripes are from the Whimsy and Wonder paper. But let me go in order here. This Whimsy and Wonder DSP, the green layer, is 3.5 by 4 3/4. And I'm just going to layer that right on the top.
Okay,
look, it's got cute Christmas trees. Can I show you this card?
Oh,
I was going to do that, but here I go. We made this maybe 2 months ago. Still one of my favorite cards. Happy Christmas. Isn't that cute? This is with the Words of Cheer bundle.
That silver really makes it pop.
So is it a tragedy that I'm turning it over and you think
a tragedy and a tragedy, a travesty and a tragedy combined?
I'm making up words.
It made complete sense though. It fit right in.
Okay. I feel bad putting glue on these beautiful silver stars and silver.
It's a tragedy.
Okay, what's the right word?
Tragedy or travesty, one of the two. But hey, I like it. I like the new word.
So I know how to spell. So together we make a whole person.
Yeah, we
okay.
can actually write things.
Can spell, and what would you call what you're doing?
It's
using
just a
English correctly?
I can't even say it now. Tragedy. It's a tragedy.
Are you using English correctly? What's your specialty here that you're doing?
Yes, I'm vocabulary man.
Okay, so he has vocabulary. I have spelling.
That's why we're better together.
My parents were talking about our son's wedding in Texas next summer, and my mom's like, "I'm going no matter what," and my dad's like, "I'm not sure I can go," and I said, "You're both going, or neither one of you are going, because together you make a whole person."
That's right.
It's kind of like us.
You complete me.
Yes.
It's like we're at a wedding or something. Wedding vows.
You think so?
Yeah, it's probably getting pretty thick. We should probably back off a bit.
Okay.
Here. Now, what do you call that color? That's what I want to know.
This is mint macaron, but it's DSP with a cute print on it.
I get mixed up. You got mint, and you got sage, and we used to have seafoam green. Remember we had seafoam green?
Okay. Mint macaron and seafoam green. Do you remember we had a bathroom that color?
Yes.
So is anyone chatting with you there, or
you know what? I've been ignoring people. I shouldn't do that. I've been so enthralled by you. It happens sometimes, folks.
Okay, so we're enthralled with each other, but
Becky is watching from Kentucky.
Hello, Becky. Thank you for watching. My pieces are falling all over. Okay, so I have a cramp in my foot. It's too much physical exercise to make this card.
Oh, wow. It's our first stamping video injury. We should call the trainer, have him come out on the field.
Okay, when I was calling out dies before, I should have called out these dies. The hippo dies, I've told you this before. With the hippo dies, where's my hippo set? Luckily, they're right up here. Hippo set, okay, of course I don't see it. But I put the dies that are hippo related in with that, and then I mark it on here. There's 15 dies in the hippo case and 10 here. Because when I put these in the hippo case, I never used them. And now that they're out separate with the layering circles and the dies that I need for any card, I use them all the time. So you can buy these at 20% off too. But I use the biggest one, and these stripes are from the Whimsy and Wonder DSP. So I ran that through to cut this out. Then I ran it through again with basic white to cut the layer out. So those are super useful. And let's see, did I pop that up? I did pop that up. I popped up the stripe layer. Usually I put the dimensionals on ahead of time so you don't have to watch me do that. But you're going to have to watch tonight. So
this is the point where I usually say silly things to try and fill time.
maybe you should talk about how we got half of a new roof. We have half a black roof and half a gray roof.
So, and the black looks much better, we've decided.
Yeah.
So we had a horrible hailstorm in July, and we knew that it was a bad storm. And then a bunch of people in the neighborhood started getting new roofs. And one of the roofers stopped over and said, "You want me to check yours?" And we said, "Well, sure."
Wait.
I mean, this is...
Steve said, "No, don't check my roof." I don't.
Well, I just didn't think the storm had been that bad. I didn't understand. So the guy got up on our roof.
So I insisted.
Yes.
Just check her roof.
Because Beth has got a lot of common sense. And so as this general rule, I should just listen to her and do what she says. So
wait, we have this on record now.
Yeah, it's now on a video. So anyway, the guy went up and he took all these pictures and he was showing me these big, holes where everything was gone off the shingle.
There's actually holes.
Well, it's just there's no gravel or tar or anything. There's just, like the cardboard backing of the shingle. And so anyway, then we had the appraiser come out, or the adjuster, and he said, "Oh yeah, you need a new roof." So we're getting it just in the nick of time because it's about to turn cold and they don't do them when it gets cold, and it's going to rain tomorrow. So they did half of our roof today and they finished it. And now they're going to do the other half either tomorrow or the next day as soon as it gets done raining and they can get up there. But it looks really nice. Black was the right color.
It was gray. Can I interrupt you for some card making?
Yes,
just for a second? Hold that thought.
Okay.
So I am punching the penguin. A couple things about the penguin. Penguins are black, right? But it's artistic. You can make it whatever color you want. So my penguins are Misty Moonlight, and they look cute that way, don't they? Another thing is I look and see how the punch is, and the penguin is upside down on the punch, and everything to the left of the penguin is going to be punched out. So you want to start from this side and go that way. So I went ahead and stamped the penguin in Misty Moonlight, and then I put his little beak on with mango, and then just line him up upside down, and of course leave about the same amount of white all the way around him and punch him out. And then you get all that extra stuff that we don't need on this one. But here is our penguin.
He's cute.
I hope he has 2 feet. Oh good, he still has 2 feet. So I am going to pop up the penguin. Do you like him in blue, Steve?
I do. I'm feeling
Did you
a
think
little
it
sorry
was
for
weird
him.
that it wasn't
it's
black?
like he's being beat up or something. He's been punched out and now he's being topped up. The poor little penguin.
He still looks cute. He doesn't know that he's gone through all this. Oh, You're the Best. I didn't tell you where that came from. These are my customer thank you cards, and my customers are the best. So I took the You're the Best from the Party Puffins, and I stamped that in polished pink on the bottom. So I have a question for you. Does it bug you that I don't show you every step, or is it good that I try to make the video shorter and do things ahead of time?
I'll tell you what they say when I get some responses.
Okay. And then all of this is out of the penguin stamp set. I stamped his hat and his scarf also in polished pink. And then I'm just going to use a mini Stampin' Dimensional. And I fussy cut this out. There isn't a die for that or a punch. But it really is actually easy to do that. I leave a little layer of white. And when I fussy cut, I turn the paper, not the scissors. So, okay. So you were in the middle of a...
Well, I'm just saying we have a schizophrenic roof right now. It's, half black, half gray, doesn't know what it really is. And it looks really funny. But luckily, none of our neighbors have teased us about it or anything yet.
Yeah.
I think they can tell since the big dumpster's still out front that they're not done yet.
Yeah. It would be good if it's all one color when we're done. I also have, small requirements. I'd like the windows to be intact. I'd like the skylights in the sunroom to not
Well,
leak.
Yeah, and they commented on that. They were really impressed that the skylights were so well sealed, and they said they did more sealing on them. So apparently they knew that was a point of emphasis.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so I cut out this little scarf too, and I just attached it. Do you think this penguin is a he or a she?
You know,
Maybe it's a she because she's got a pink hat.
I was gonna say there's a lot of pink on there, and so.
Okay, so her feet also got cut out using the punch. Down here, there's feet. And I liked the mango. Honestly, my mango stamp is not very strong these days. I do have the re-inker, but I like how bold the feet are if you just use the cardstock. So there you have it. That's what I did. So what's everybody saying, Steve?
Barb says that real men wear pink, and I shouldn't be afraid of it. Okay. You're right, Barb. I shouldn't.
You don't wear pink much though, or at all, do you?
I used to quite a bit.
Okay, to save time, I am just going to show you the inside of this one. I used, what did I use? Here it is. I used this heart from Sweet Treats. You don't need to. I just had it out because our son, Ryan, you're not watching, right? He turns 26 on Saturday and he loves apple pie. So I made him a little box and the apple pie pops up. Oh, should I put it under the camera, hun? Mm-hmm. The apple pie pops up and I had the stamp set out. So I put the heart there and I put, I'm thankful for you. And that is the bottom of this sentiment. So I put tape over any way you slice it because we're not slicing anything with the penguins, right? And then I just stamped in the polished pink, I'm thankful for you. And then I put some stripes from the paper on the bottom. But that is the card. Do you guys like it? I hope. Okay. Next, the Post-it note holder. I showed you earlier. I got this one as a swap way back in the day. And here's my version of it. The mini gel pens, did you find those on Amazon, Steve?
I haven't found them yet. Not the right size yet.
Okay. The mango comes in a variety of colors. In fact, here's my everything we need to make the Post-it note holder.
Wow, that's a bright pink.
It's pretty close to the polished pink.
A little bit brighter.
A little bit brighter, but I thought it would work.
That's fluorescent pink.
But you can get these, a pack of brights on Amazon. And I have a template for this. You guys love templates, right?
I'll tell you, you need to lift it up some more toward the camera. There you go. Perfect.
Okay. Here's the template. To make the Post-it note holder, you need cardstock, and it's 3 1/4 by 7 3/8. And then you're going to make 3 score lines. You're going to score it 3 1/8, 3 1/2, and 3 7/8. And then you're going to fold it on the middle score line. Actually, I was going to do this. Can you take my trimmer out from underneath the camera and the microphone? And
this is going to be tragic. I can tell already.
Okay, sorry. He was hoping I didn't need the trimmer, but I do.
I set her camera on it. So if you get dizzy, don't watch for a second.
Here I go. Oops, everything's falling. It's so professional, isn't it? Okay. I'm actually going to do this for you. Did you put the camera back in the same place?
You're good.
Okay, like the template said, I cut this at 3 1/4 by 7 3/8. And then I'm going to score it. Use the lighter scoring blade. 3 1/8, 3 1/2, and 3 7/8. Have you guys made these Post-it note holders? Super fun and easy. That's all I needed the trimmer for. Now we have 3 score lines, and I'm going to fold it on the center one. And I always like using a bone folder. And now to cut the little notch to put the pen in, it's very scientific how I do this. I just pick a place toward the middle. Oh, it's funny. These snips are like bent at the top. And I'm just going to cut up to the score line. And I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to go about a half an inch. There's nothing, it doesn't matter.
The project's not going to be ruined if you don't get it right.
No.
My
project,
favorite kind of project.
Project will not be ruined. Okay, so that is where the pen is going to go. Now we can go ahead and score on the other score lines. You know, last week when Steve was making the project, I actually wrote to people and interacted. What are you doing there,
I just
hon?
get mesmerized watching what you're doing.
You're not supposed to watch me. Have you been putting overlays up?
I have been.
Okay.
I've got the correct one up as we speak. As you were saying those measurements, people could see it right on the bottom.
Oh my goodness.
I'm very proud.
You should be proud, honey. Okay, so now we're going to use the tape. And the only thing with this is you need to make sure you put the tape in the right place. So scooch out the little place for the pen. And the back is longer. So see how these meet when that side lays down? So you can see on my template, the tear and tape go on either side, here and here.
So Glenda pointed out that this would make an excellent teacher gift. And I agree.
I agree too. Glenda, thank you for the phone call today. I appreciate the heads up you gave me. And hopefully you were on in the beginning and saw I did tell everyone about it. She was reminding me about the sale next week, and I appreciate that, Glenda. So November 16th, 17th, and 18th. It's a great time to get cardstock, ink pads, and dies. Okay, so the adhesive is here and here. And we're just going to glue it to the back side. Yay. Okay. Are you ready for another banner, Steve?
I am.
We are going to do our layers now. So on this one, the layer was mango. On this one, I'm going to use polished pink. And it is 2 7/8 by 3. And I'm going to make sure which way it is. It goes this way. So I'm going to put it like that and put glue on here. And on these, you could do layers with your Stampin' Dimensionals. I did not because I thought, would you want to put it in your purse or would you want to put it in your car? Where would you put a cute penguin Post-it note holder?
Well, isn't it something you put in your purse?
Yeah. So I didn't want a whole lot of dimension. I still did pop up the penguin, but I put all the other layers flat. Now this is still on that layer. This is 2 3/4 by 2 7/8. And this is another piece of the Whimsy and Wonder, the Mint Macaron print paper. And these are really tiny, tiny layers. But I wanted to leave room for the penguin in the centerpiece.
Diana said she missed me making a card last week and she's going to go find the video. And I want her to see the video because the card was beautiful, but she's also going to see me tear it apart halfway through because I did it wrong. Yeah, it was. The card was so fun to make. I thought I should make it more than once on the same card.
I sent the card. Chris Robinson won it. And she was very happy with the card. And I sent her yours. And she couldn't tell it had been torn apart.
Well, it has some customizing on it.
Yeah, a little MacGyvering. Okay, so this, remember the Hippo and Friends I was talking to you about earlier? This is the middle Hippo and Friend die. So again, love these dies. 20% off next week. Sorry, I keep telling you that. I just don't want you to miss it. Okay, now the penguin pieces you already saw. So I'll try to get these done quickly. It's the exact same thing. The penguin is Misty Moonlight. The little feet are cut out of the mango cardstock. I am going to pop up the penguin. Ooh, I'm at the bottom of my dimensionals. I'll have to buy some more dimensionals. So what else is going on? Is anyone talking about anything on there, Steve?
Well, I'm going to take a step back because when you showed the Hippo and Friends dies, I didn't have the right banner up, and that's on me. So just to be clear, she showed you a lot of dies, but those are the ones she used for this card. And then here are all of the different colors that she used for different parts of the penguin so that you can see what those are. And they're basically some of Beth's favorite colors. She wears them a lot. She even wears clothes that are these colors.
Accidentally,
so,
right?
Yeah, just look at her. She matches the card well.
Okay. And I'm going to use the glue dots. Glue dots. Where are you? Here they are. They're hiding under the
set a
template.
Precedent now that you've got to dress to match the cards now.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's, once you've done it, you set a standard.
So tell us what you're up to today, everybody. What are you doing? I had a physical and I had Bible study on Zoom for Bible Study Fellowship this morning. Oh, that was a treat. I went out at 8:30 this morning and I told the roofers, hey, sir, I need to leave at 10:30 because I have a doctor's appointment. Can I get my car out? And he was like, no problem. I'll be gone by then. So while I was on Zoom with my Bible study friends, he left and another truck came with like the trash for the shingles.
The dumpster.
The dumpster came.
And it got set down right behind your car.
Right behind my car in the garage. So my doctor's office has sent me all these messages. I had to give him my credit card ahead of time. You owe $200 if you don't show up for your physical because we're so busy. And it was this big deal that, you can't be late. You can't not show up. And I go outside and the dumpster's behind the car. So I'm like, sir, up on the roof, could I please get my car out? And they're like, no. And Steve was at work. He's back in the office a couple half days a week. He's in the office, not answering his phone when I call him today because he was in an important meeting. And I'm about to miss my appointment and owe all this money. And I hate wasting money.
Yes, she does. And I like that about her.
So I'm panicking. So I call my next door neighbor who has friends over having coffee. And they leave so she can drive me to my doctor's appointment. So, and then,
I did pick her up, by the way.
And
I
then,
got the message by then. I got on my meetings. I got the message. I did pick her up when her doctor's appointment was
except
over.
they took my blood pressure when I got there. My doctor's like, your blood pressure is always low. What's the deal? And I'm like,
well,
it was a little frantic getting here today.
Speaking of blood pressure, Diana was kind enough to point out to me that I should think about my comments because she said, well, Steve, if you want her to match her cards and if she doesn't have the right clothes, then she needs to go shopping.
Diana, you're on my side, right? Okay. So I'm using tear and tape again, and I'm putting it on the back of the Post-it notes. So we are almost done. Hang on. It's almost time for Prize Patrol. And we have one last thing to do tonight. Do you remember what it is, honey?
I don't know.
It's fire pit night.
No, that's right. We got to get out there by the fire pit before it gets too cold.
Yes. So I promised him when the video was over tonight, we are going to go sit outside on this beautiful night in Iowa. What do you think the temperature is? Like 40 something now?
I don't want to tell you because it's actually getting cooled off.
Okay,
yeah.
So we're going to wear winter coats and hats. Take our doggies with us to sit on our laps.
Keep us warm.
Poor Molly. Molly's kind of sick today. That was traumatic this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if we have time for the full story, but needless to say, I cleaned out the entire kennel and washed 2 dogs at 6:30 a.m.
You can guess why.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I'm just going to line this up all the way over to the edge and try to leave the same amount on the 3 other sides and then put it down. We do have a link for the Post-it notes on Amazon. For the gel pens, I believe I bought this at the Dollar Tree a long time ago. But the Amazon gel pens, some are made for kids and they weren't highly rated. I could not find highly rated.
Tiny gel pens. That's the
mini
problem.
Mini gel pens.
Yeah.
So
we'll find them and we'll go in and put them in the comments of the video.
Okay. So what's cuter? Do you like the mango with the pink or the polished pink with the mango? Tell me which one you like better. And I'll bring the cards back in. And it's time for Prize Patrol. Can I have all these out?
You can. Let's get some things started here. It'll take me just a second.
Did everyone put Prize Patrol in the comments?
I'm about to tell them that. So please type in hashtag Prize Patrol in the comments if you haven't already.
Did you tell them earlier?
I did. They have been well notified now, especially since I said it over again. So
can we see the comments?
If you want to be part of Prize Patrol, then please input that. Thanks, Courtney. Got in just under the wire. All right, so here we go.
And Paula, make sure you oh, don't do it yet. Paula, make sure you tell me which tutorial bundle because you won one. Okay, so prize number 1 is going to be one of the penguin cards. Okay, you ready to draw?
Yep. Here we go. I should be screen sharing now. We're going to draw. Look at all those names coming up.
Yay. It's like Wheel of Fortune.
You never know when it's going to stop.
Marceline won. Yay, Marceline.
Hooray, Marceline.
You get a penguin card. Marceline is on Joy Team and is my dear, dear friend. And she'll be over Saturday making the on-stage project. So you can get your penguin card then. Number 2 is a tutorial bundle. You don't have to choose this one. You can choose any of the tutorial bundles that you'll find on stampingmom.com. In the upper row on my blog on the far right hand side, I think it's a black strip. It says shop and different things. Tutorials is to the far right. You get to choose what you want.
Hope, I just saw your comment saying hello from Ohio. And if you would like to be involved in this drawing, please input hashtag Prize Patrol in the comments.
And Hope, I did get your email and I answered you a little bit ago. Sorry I didn't get back to you sooner, but Hope had a question about the tutorial bundles and I emailed you about an hour ago, I think, or maybe 2 hours ago. But I'm glad you're here.
Paula's giving you a thumbs up on both of the
penguin
pads.
Here we go. And Paula's going to tell me she won in a previous week. So tell me which tutorial bundle you want.
Here we go. Second drawing for the...
And thanks, everyone, for sticking around. We really appreciate you. Hope you'll come back again next week.
Round and round it goes.
Holly Paulson. Holly hasn't won before. Yay.
Yay. Way to go, Holly.
So, Holly, look at my list of tutorial bundles and let me know which one you want, and I will get that sent to you. But that is what we have tonight. Don't forget about the sale, November 16th through the 18th. And again, we have fun with you. I hope you have fun coming. We're here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. I would love it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. It will come up automatically on YouTube. You can watch me there and leave comments. And please come back next week and have a blessed week. And love to all of you.
Bye-bye.